Yes, that is me when I was a wee little one. It's White Cats Vlogs. It's August 3rd, 2015. First day back at work. Not looking forward to it, but I wanted to do a Draw My Life, and I didn't know how I really wanted to do a Draw My Life. I knew I didn't want to do it with crowns or coloring or drawing or whatever, because I just can't. I'm just not good at that. I'll try and do it in 15 minutes. If I start talking too fast, it's because I'm trying to get lots of information out in 15 minutes. So bear with me. But I was born on St. Patrick's Day of March 17th, 1982 as Stacy Michelle. Don't ever say Michelle or I'll get pissed. When my mom was 16, she was one of those 16 and pregnant girls that got pregnant at 16, had a baby, popped out my older brother, then she wanted a boy and a girl, and my dad was 20, and they got married, lived in a little apartment before they lived in a house, and then the house down the street, and then this one. I moved in this one when I was like 8, this one here. And my mom said that when I was born, she didn't know she was going to have me. I'm the youngest. I have 2 older brothers. She didn't know if she was going to have me or not. Like, I wasn't planned, basically. And funny story, she always kept telling my middle brother, you should have been a girl, you should have been a girl. You should have been my little girl. So he told us one day that he thought he was a tranny and had a sex change and was a girl when he was born. Like, what? You're the smart one of the family. But when they didn't do all ultrasounds like they do now, and so my mom didn't know if she was having a girl or a boy. But when I popped out and they said, you are having a girl, she got excited. She started crying. She was so happy. She said when she got into the car, she couldn't get out because my brothers kept gawking at me. And then when I got older, they were like, oh, she's getting into my stuff, Mom. She's touching my toys, Mom. Mom, she's doing this and that. Get her away. My brothers picked on me for years. I didn't know I was diagnosed with this thing that has a long name that we can't never remember, so we call it a learning disorder. When I was born, where all my information is on one side of my head. If you want to know more about that, go to my Twitter, Real Oya Army. It's the first pending message on there. You click on the link and you can read about it. But I had to take preschool and language kindergarten because I couldn't say my L and R words right. Still can't till this day. Then I took kindergarten and then language kindergarten again. In 1st grade, I got to be in a play called 5 Little Monkeys Jumping on the Bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. And that was fun to do that. I wanted to do the Billy Goat Scruff, but couldn't memorize it, and I wanted to prove myself that I could. Ooh, what's this? What's this little container? I never saw that before. But anyways, oh, look at the little kitty kitty. So anyways, sorry. I don't have ADD, but I feel like I do because, yeah. But anyways, so I learned that one by memory, and now I know the Billy Goat Scruff by memory. I used to anyways. Every year I kept telling people, I'm leaving this school. I'm going to a different elementary school. I'm going to my brother's. And they're like, yeah, right, because I kept lying. Then in 3rd grade, they did this thing where they take you to 4th grade so you can check out what 4th grade's going to be all about. So you be prepared and ready and know what kind of supplies and stuff you need. And I told them, oh, I won't be here next year. And they're like, yeah, right. And I'm like, no, I'm telling the truth this time. I'm not going to be here. They didn't believe me. And in 4th, 5th, and 6th, I had a different elementary school. I did in first grade go to counseling because in first and second, because my parents were thinking about getting a divorce, and I was upset about that, but that never happened. Then they wanted me to go to counseling in 5th grade because of my attitude. And then when we went into 5th grade and got in a big circle and talked about it, and we told them my story and how we worked on things, people were like, oh my God, I want to be your friend. So I had tons and tons of friends after that, and I was so happy. But then 6th grade came along. It was the end of 6th grade, and for some reason they thought that only doing class pictures is all you need for a yearbook. So I didn't get a yearbook that year. I thought that was stupid and lame. Anyways, after that, let me see how many minutes I have. Okay. After that, I went to a different elementary school. A different junior high than everybody. I went to one that was a round circle, and it was hard to find classrooms and stuff like that. It's not like that anymore because they tore down that building and made a better one. And all my other friends went to a different school that had a bunch of stairs that my whole family but my mom went to. And in junior high, I got bullied a lot. I got detention a lot. If you want to hear all those kind of stories, I got into fights a lot. If you want to hear all those stories, let me know in the comments down below and I'll tell you all those stories. But about when I was 17, 18 years old, I really got in, my passion was really getting into, this was about 9th grade, I was really into getting into taking photos and vlogging and videotaping every moment of my life. So I got tons of videos of me vlogging, and I have some old school vlogs that I made back when I was 18 in 2000. I did put a little montage one together of me singing to Hanson and dancing and showing you a few things here and there. That if I don't put it up before this video, let me know and I'll get those up. But if I do, I'll link it down in the description if I can remember to. Just let me know. And also, I did the same thing with a school dance that we used to have and in high school. And if you want to hear any high school stories, let me know in the comments down below and I can tell you a few. Not much really happened. I got detention one time. I was in the marching band, and I used to always go to my grandma's all the time, almost every other weekend, go to my grandma's on my mom's side, because my uncle's youngest, he would have custody of his youngest son, and he would be staying the night, and we would want to go down to go see him, and stuff like that. Now we hardly ever get down there. I lost my dad 7 years ago. That was pretty sad. Then I lost, also 7 years ago, my grandfather on my dad's side. Then later on it was my grandma. Then it was my uncle. October was a really bad month for my family because everybody was dying. My dad died 7 years ago. Then later on in years, my step-grandma died on my dad's side in October. And then my step-uncle on my dad's side. Then my great-grandmother. So October is not a good month for me. Someone's always dying. How many minutes? I'll let you look at that plant. Okay, I got 9 minutes. Okay, so everything just went on. I was in Girl Scouts, so I can tell you Girl Scout stories. I can tell you band stories when I was in New Orleans for the Sugar Bowl halftime show. I can tell you why I'm such a hoarder and my room's the way it is. Any of those, just let me know in the comments down below. That's my life. And then now these days, for almost 11 years, as of September 1st, I have worked at the college that I work at, in one of the dorms, doing dishes, and pots and pans, and salads, and whatevers. And it's been great. Met a lot of new people, a lot of friends. I can tell you, no, I can't tell you all the stories of that year, but I can tell you some, if you want to hear. I can tell you what I can tell you. If If you want to hear work stories, just let me know in the comments below and I'll tell you what I can tell you. But I can't really tell you much because I can get in trouble. Basically, I can tell you stories about the camps and stuff like that. Sometimes I watch my nephew and get paid for it during the day before I go to work. That's a lot of fun. For my birthday, I'd get no presents. Nobody would tell me happy birthday. They just don't care. Christmas, I barely got presents. I can tell you any of those kind of stories if you want. I got lots of 4th of July stories, holiday stories, Halloween stories. My passion is, right now, is I take more pictures than I do video. I love photography. I love little babies. I love taking pictures of the outdoors. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll make a Q&A video like I've made 2 other ones just recently. So anyways, I will talk to you people later. May the odds be ever in your favor, and goodbye.